Yo, I stole that from Raw. This DJ Reach Boogie. We back for another episode.
Man, shout out to podcast, man. He was in the building, baby.
Boom, 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 boom. Rob from the neighborhood.
And this is me, Kay from K in the City.
Queen.
The queen, the first lady of Shot O'Clock Podcast, man. I want to say, you know, we officially got our first lady. Let's take a shot to that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout to that,
Shout
man.
to our official first lady of the podcast. She's been a great addition to the podcast as she made her appearance. So, you know what? It's only right that she come on for full term, baby.
Oh, yeah.
So let's give a shot to Kay. Shots up, baby.
Shots up, man. Welcome, Kay.
Hey, man. First, I want to thank, you know, the followers, the subscribers, the people that's been commenting, the people that's been keeping our page going, man. I think that's been dope for us. It's been helping us out. Yeah. So if you're watching this episode, you're starting off from us to you, we want to say appreciate it and continue to do it. Tell a friend to watch it, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of things coming.
That's motivation, too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can get discouraged because we at the point right now where it ain't coming in yet, but just seeing the comments and the interactions we get, you know, that's the little things right there to keep somebody going.
This thing is popping.
Yeah.
It's popping.
That's how we just gonna say that.
To your auntie, to your uncle.
Right.
You know, if you got to invite them over to have some barbecue or thing like that, just tell them that, you know, Shot O'Clock Podcast.
Just play it.
It's there.
Just play it.
Yeah, man.
Right, let's get into the show,
Let's get into the show, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one question, though, because we had an argument a while back. All right. So, K in the City.
What?
Does that mean like Sex in the City? Because Sex in the City was New York.
No, K in the City means like I just do whatever I want. I'm just out here.
Okay,
I'm having a good life.
So
Okay, I was wrong.
you ain't out here like a freak, like you K in the City.
No.
I gotta know. We gotta know.
K in the City is just basically saying like I'm doing me. I'm out in the streets.
But you got that name young, so when you first got it, what
was the motivation behind it?
Let's move on.
You know, New York City, K in the City. That's where I thought
it makes sense for where you come from.
I didn't know it came from.
But we
thought just out.
You definitely was a city girl before the city girl.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you got
out and about doing things.
Yeah.
I was a big time promoter, so like that's what it was.
You was K in the City. So you K in the City in New York City, or was you K in the City when you got down here?
No, always. That's always.
You always been, even when you back home. Okay, bad.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man, not again. Yeah. But you K in the City. But did you get to Houston, Texas, like Carlee Russell?
Hell no. Man, yeah, so we're going to get started on the show, right?
Yeah, that's it, man.
So we want to talk about what happened with Kylie Russell. Mm-hmm. Now, anybody want to put their input?
Oh, we definitely going to talk about it.
Would you stay with her?
Would I stay with her?
Yeah.
Nah, that bitch left for 2 days.
Like,
she was going in.
Like, would we go back in a relationship together?
Yeah.
Oh, afterwards like that.
If she was your chick, would you stay?
No, because I mean, to me, when you can lie, when a woman can lie, you are a liar. That is your characteristic.
Man,
that's a hard lie too.
Yeah,
that's a big ass lie.
That means you fucking my cousin and you all at the dinner table and y'all acting like y'all.
That's
never
a go missing lie. That's a hard lie. That ain't like I'm going to the club. You feel me? That ain't like I'm going to the club and then I wind up at my homegirl house or another nigga house.
Yeah,
you went to the woods.
We still don't know what she actually went for.
Well, we don't know what she went, but you got to think. It's the crazy part about this is that it's no different than when men lie, right? Because men can get into shit socially, embarrass the hell out their wife, their female or whatever, and guess what she gonna do? She gonna stick by that nigga. She gonna be impressed. Look at Hillary Clinton.
This is a world.
This is psychopath.
This is some
psychopathical shit.
Bill Clinton had the biggest scandal the nation has ever known.
You gonna leave the president?
Oh, that boy got some head, man.
This is mental health, though.
We stick by y'all.
No, Kay. No. You talking about the world? She had people out there in boats and planes looking for
NCAACP
this
coming
ain't like you lied or you cheated. This ain't like I got my wood sucked in the office and they found out about it.
It's totally different.
This is like the world really was caring about her safety.
But it doesn't matter what it was about. It's about your partner sticking by you through whatever. And at the end of the day, he went based on what the public view thought of her. Instead of thinking...
No, he took up for her. He came and said, man, y'all cyberbullying and things like that. He came in and said, y'all cyberbullying. He took up for her when she made it home. Yeah, if anything, y'all should be happy that she made it home. But yeah, when it came out as a lie, shit, I mean, that shit crazy. He backed away. That's ex-girlfriend now.
Man,
so I get her. I send her.
Okay, you trying to compare a psychopath action actions.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's psychopath action, K. That ain't like a regular cheat and you taking up for your boyfriend or something happened.
Right.
This is psychopath.
Well, you gotta understand. Originally, she didn't think this pipe was gonna blow up the way it was.
She did. She said she Googled Amber Alert.
She Googled everything.
Pay Amber Alert to put the word out there.
I knew it was Google Amber Alert. I didn't know she wanted to pay the word.
She wanted to. She said, how much did it cost? How much is gonna cost?
And the thing is, you got to think about it though. On Netflix, when they do a documentary, if they do a documentary on this category, what is it gonna say? It's gonna have the same shit Jeffrey Dahmer had under there. Fucking psychological nudity and fucking all that.
Well, they definitely gonna make a movie off of her. But I heard they're talking about filing charges against her. Actually,
for sure. At least a false police report for sure.
The Smollett character, Jesse Smollett,
right, with his stuff,
That's like when you call 911 too many times and you falsify like 911, they can press charges on you. Anything you doing that's dealing with the government, police, work and all that type of stuff, taxpayer dollar, they can file a charge if it's false.
Right.
But in this case, I think it's more mental health. And that's one thing we got to understand and focus on that. We got to start understanding what causes people to mentally do something like that. You can't be stable
will be mental health.
But just because you had...
every action comes from your mental thinking.
Just because you had an episode don't mean I got to stay.
No, y'all, listen.
It don't mean I got to stay.
I agree with y'all.
Yeah, it don't mean I got to stay.
I'm for mental health. It's
exactly.
Mental health
Charlemagne
is in May. But this is what I'm saying. This is not mental health. This is attention seeking. And I don't want to blame everything on mental health.
You can't.
If it's a mental health issue, you're not Googling how to steal money out of a cash register. You're not Googling taking. You're not Googling how to pay Amber Alert to find out I'm missing. You're not calling the police saying it's a missing baby, knowing it. You just going missing. And then people looking for you. And that's a mental breakdown. Like you couldn't take it for the day. I gotta get out of here.
Well, this is something she must have been planning. Cause let me get understanding. Did she do it because of something with her and the boyfriend? Did they ever say why
came
she
out.
did it?
That's
her job denied her time off from work. Her job denied her time off from work. So
but I gotta disagree with you.
Before we continue, be honest. And what's the craziest thing you ever done to take off from work and they told you no? How far did you go to take off from work?
I did an obituary before.
I plead the fifth because I'm still doing that shit.
Man, fuck them jobs.
And my people watch this. My people watch my show.
Yeah.
But I got to disagree with you on the mental health because I feel like that's not normal, and it is a part of mental health for you to create that, search that, create that, and actually go through it. Now, if she just would have searched it and caught herself.
That's premeditation.
If she would have searched that and caught herself. Let me finish. If she would have searched that and caught herself and stopped herself, then that's kind of, she's controlling, she's coping with it. But for her to actually fall through with that is a sign of mental health.
Yeah,
everything mental health.
That is a sign of mental health.
So, I mean, that's the case.
For her to actually do it, play it out, that's a sign of mental health.
I mean, we shouldn't sentence. We shouldn't sentence serial killers. We fucking sentence child molesters.
No. That's why they got hospitals and jails for mental health people, y'all. Like, you can detain secure facilities for them. Man, they shouldn't be part of the public until they get the help they need.
Right. Sometimes you never get it, bro.
Yeah. Well,
because a person with mental health issues.
Man, she came home with $125 in her
We ain't saying that you can't get detained because you plead insanity. Nah, nigga, you still get detained if you plead insanity.
But what about when you get out, though? Like, the number one reason why people have mental episodes is because they think they don't need their medicine, so they stop taking their medicine. And then they go into that crisis.
Well, hope she get the help she deserves.
Well, this topic we want to touch on, though, is how it affected her parents.
That's
And her boyfriend
too, man. That's trauma for the boyfriend.
But nigga, her mom and dad went on Good Morning America?
Yeah, they did.
Now, at some point, before your goddamn, this how you know mental health. Before you allowed your two parents to go take their ass and sit up on Good Morning America, I would have just told my parents the truth.
She didn't, like I say, she really wanted to go missing. So I think her going missing, that's why I think it's all premeditated, and she came back home because of the guilt she feel. Because I'm pretty sure she was in a hotel room, she watching all this news circulate around, and she probably seen her mama and daddy on Good Morning America. I need to take my ass home.
Or she could have been in the backyard the whole time.
Sometimes a lie, you got to
came home.
This is going too far.
They didn't do no interviews. They did the interview when she came back home. Remember when she came back home. The mom and the dad wouldn't do no interviews for that. They went on TV and did the interview with Good Morning America. But if you notice, the daddy, he ain't say shit.
That nigga didn't say because he knew.
That daddy knew.
Why did he go then? I wouldn't even win.
To support his wife.
He knew that.
Man,
he knew that his daughter was
trying to advertise. You see that nigga had on? That was his clothing brand.
Listen, he knew that his daughter was in the. He knew that his daughter was in the backyard the whole goddamn time.
He knew.
Mama didn't know.
He said this shit don't sound right. But if my wife wanna see, that's the thing, man. Y'all gotta understand. No matter how you may feel, sometimes you got to sit there with your significant other and think to yourself, this is some bullshit.
Man, I would have told.
I support you because
I would have told my wife to sit your ass down. We not finna go on no public TV.
Sit your silly ass.
Hey, we gonna wait because it's something fishy about this, but we gonna let the laws do it and handle it whatever.
Well, I think the initial
I'm not going
out there looking is right.
Yeah, absolutely,
home,
absolutely.
I'm not doing no interview. What we doing interviews?
You play it serious,
right? We done with interviews. Yeah. We done talking our daughter home. We want to worry about her mental health. At this point, I feel like it's attention seeking from everybody.
It's clout from everybody.
The mother put up a statement. She said, please give us our privacy. And then 2 days later, they was on Good Morning America.
Yeah, that's too much. Why are you going on? What do you have to say? You let the lawyers and whoever else you go represent your family, they should be talking to the media. You shouldn't be on that. You should still be holding your daughter. Say, you crazy motherfucker.
You silly bitch.
Yeah.
Why you betting that?
We gotta give a shout out to Carlee Russell, man. We're praying for you. We're praying for your family. We're praying for your daddy and your boyfriend.
You say them prayers.
Yeah, man.
There's people out here with cancer and everything. You should put them prayers on them.
I'ma tell you
motherfucker just crazy.
Yeah, she crazy. I'm gonna tell you something to her boyfriend, man. You better operate right now and win this opportunity you got in front of you with these women.
See, that's some fucked up.
Take this advantage and go out there and do your thing. You can find you a good woman.
Hey, you know what? We gonna do you a solid one. Nigga, come on the show. We'll talk to you. Come on the show. We'll holler at you.
You better not bring your ass on this show.
Look, he was taking advantage of. He was worried. A lot was going on. That's tough, man. That's trauma.
You gotta think too. He
taking
had
advantage
mental
of.
help with him.
Get him in.
So where they was accusing him of having something to do with it. Like
they did.
Exactly.
No, they did. Now I understand that.
That's they better run that dry.
They were saying he was a part of it. Like he hurt her. That's what they were saying.
Right. That's why he put out the initial statement. Like, man, this is crazy. I've been out here every day looking for my girlfriend. Like, not getting no sleep, not eating. I'm out here every day looking for this before she was found.
Right.
He put this statement out.
Right.
And so it was crazy. It's like a. Okay, I don't want to hear that keeper though. That's it.
We're gonna bring that back.
Nah, he probably in denial though. Them signs was there that she throwed off. She got to look a person in their eyes when they.
I'm with you on Rob. That shit just don't happen overnight. It had to be red. You had to seen this shit before.
Yeah. It was definitely red flag.
Was she a nursing school? Was she a nurse?
Well, I was confused. I thought she was a nurse, but I think she's in nursing school.
Bro's opportunities. What's Todd Candy? Husband?
Don't
bro seen the vision.
Todd wasn't no opportunity.
Man, Todd seen the vision and he stuck around.
Todd was grinding already.
Yeah, he was.
And if y'all heard the 911 call, man, she was so calm with it.
Bro,
it sounded so legit.
That's how I know it was mental health.
That's how I know she been planning that shit.
Because she was like, "Oh my God, yes,
sounded
it's a baby out here
real,
in a diaper."
That's how I know she been in the mirror.
And then she said she was getting out the car.
Yeah, she said
she called 911. Then she called her people like, "Y'all, come on, this shit is really happening." Like, man, she was just.
She said, "What kind of car you got?" I got a red Mercedes S500. I don't do the 300. A black woman gonna pop that shit. It ain't no 300, baby. A black woman gonna pop that shit.
No, square business. She was popping her shit, but she out of line. But hold on, before we move on from this, because you a black woman, and a lot of black women go missing a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think that hurt? That because I've been seeing a lot of that put out there, like now they set black women back that's going missing so far. I just want to know your thoughts on it.
So in my opinion, I don't think it set black women back. I think it created more awareness of why black women were being that black. It just created more awareness that, hey, we're out here. This is happening to us. So just like Carlee Russell, although it was an unfortunate situation, it is other missing girls that are out here being trafficked, just a lot of things going on. So, hey, look for us, show us some love. And I don't think it affected us. I think it actually helped black women.
It brought more awareness.
It brought more awareness.
The community came together. It came together to look for something that was already found.
Because if that's the case, I even said on social media, somebody said the same thing. And I said, if that's the case, white women been lying for centuries about getting raped, being lost by Emmett Till. They constantly lie. But when something happened, they troop up and they go find them white women. So it's not fair to say one incident controls the way.
And I just look at it like this too. People that saying that's why I don't do it, or that's why you weren't doing it anyway.
Right.
That's just another excuse to say that's why you don't do it. If you was out there hipping and looking and all that type of stuff, or cared about black women missing, this wouldn't deter you. Yeah. It might have, helped you out. So I agree with that situation.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where it's like, you look into it's a lie. When I'm okay with looking for something and then find out they lied. I'm all right with looking like a fool for that. I know I tried. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those things.
I pity the fool. Hey, moving on to the next. Rob too young know that one. I pity the fool.
Yeah, but that's Mr. T. I seen Rob.
Yeah. Divorce parties, man. I seen on social media with Lil Scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
He was throwing a divorce party. He's getting a divorce from Bambi. And
as he should.
They went up in an uproar. They was calling him sassy. He weak. Why he gotta throw it in their face? He a B word. Just all kind of stuff. Like basically, men shouldn't celebrate their happiness as well. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see y'all opinion on a woman divorce party and a man divorce party. What's the difference?
Rob, what's up?
Man, me personally, I think, man, if you're going to celebrate me getting married, well, fuck it. Let's celebrate me getting a divorce.
Right.
At the end of the day, we starting the bond. You celebrating the bond that I'm about to have. So let's also celebrate freedom.
Yeah, I hate the double standard that you can't do. You could do it, but I can't do it,
cool,
man.
When they do it.
What do you mean double standard? You mean that women can celebrate divorce? Or
right, yeah. You see that a lot.
Y'all backlash.
Exactly, but when you never hear men come out and say, "Ooh, she did this and that." We ain't doing that. We ain't attacking y'all on that. Hey, get away, have fun. We glad you broke the chain, whatever. But as far as men doing the same shit, we like Reese said, we get attacked. Yeah. And that's a problem.
It becomes sassy. Why we sassy?
Yeah, why we sassy?
Can I say something? Oh, my bad. Okay.
Go ahead, Rob. Go.
All right, a quick question. This also depends on why you're throwing a divorce party. I'm gonna be equal with this one.
Right.
Now, if you out here cheating on this woman every day and you beating her, and she decides to be strong and move on, hell yeah, she deserves a divorce party.
And he don't have the right to throw one.
Hell no, he don't have the right one. If he's the wrongdoing,
I don't think the men.
I ain't gotta beat my bitch no more. Let me throw a party.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. I don't think the men that's out there doing that wrong and they know
not
that
doing
the
no
woman
party.
left them. I don't think they're throwing a divorce party.
No, they under the covers somewhere like shit.
Right.
I hope she don't.
I ain't gotta hide my phone no more. I ain't got to keep changing my password. I can use my phone online.
See, but the crazy thing, what in my opinion, is like, this is the thing. We're not even supposed, we celebrate marriage, but why celebrate divorce? And I understand people, it's a happy
coming
thing.
From that angle, okay.
But coming from that angle, at the end of the day, divorce is like, it affects everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Unless there's a particular situation on why that divorce was caused, okay, then I think, in my opinion, I value marriage. I say fight for it, stick with it if you can, push hard. So to me, I just can't see myself. To me, I failed, or my partner failed.
So it's wrong if a woman do it or a man do it.
It doesn't matter who doing it.
Bad all the way
around. At this point, somebody failed the marriage, or we both did.
Yeah,
that's not
what
a
you
celebration.
Celebrate for. Right. What you celebrating? Yeah.
But I think if you,
I like that.
I think if you're going through a marriage and y'all ain't been happy, y'all been trying for 5, 6, 7 years, and you've been miserable, and she didn't put so much, or he or her, I ain't gonna just say she, I'm gonna say she because I'm a man, but she been putting dirt on my name, she been trying to paint me out to be this bad guy, but I still been supporting her, still been there, still been trying to make this marriage work, and it just didn't work.
Like Alimony, the movie.
I'ma still go out and celebrate my freedom and happiness.
It's not because your freedom, if the marriage didn't work, that means there was always some freedom within the marriage, because that means that there were certain boundaries and respect levels that were crossed.
No, so, I wouldn't say that.
Not necessarily.
Our marriages don't end on that type
necessarily.
Of stuff.
Go ahead, Rob.
I'll say far as a career, if a woman doesn't support my career, it wasn't any boundaries there.
She just
it ain't always
she
ain't see my vision.
That can happen, but what I'm saying is that when you get married, right, you have an understanding, and things can be fixed. Things can be worked out if you go through counseling. The problem is that we marry people that we don't even know. You understand what I'm saying? So then when you get in a marriage and y'all two different people, you like, well, you don't believe my vision. Nigga, I never knew what your vision was.
Well, what about growth, though?
It's nothing wrong with growth. And most times, if you grow with somebody, they're willing to grow with you depending on how you communicate it and how you go about it.
Okay. That makes sense. But some women say, oh, you're going to stop your 9 to 5 making 6 figures a year to go try to take a leap on your entrepreneurship that's making nothing in right now?
That happens. Right. And guess what? In most cases, some women will support you, some women won't. But what you got to understand is who your partner is and why they don't support you. And the reason they probably don't support you because you probably had a history of letting them down, so they don't trust you.
High? Is the divorce rate high now?
Yeah,
I think the divorce rate is high.
It's at all-time high.
Especially in our culture.
But we can't go back then because if you got
But we got lemon pepper wings and Patron, so black people don't care.
Yeah, they got outside kids where the woman bought the kid. Betty Sue died. She had a fair wedding. They bought the kid in, and now Saturday, his wife is raising the kid.
They was always just still married regardless of what was going on.
That's very true.
Because a lot of women weren't really working. The man out there working all day.
Settling back then.
And they was settling because he got 2 or 3 kids in the house and he out there cheating, but he the breadwinner because women didn't have the proper education and the proper jobs, and they weren't really as stable as women in this era. You had strong women, K. We ain't saying all women. It was strong black women, but majority of black women, they was dependent on a man. That's why I think the roles have reversed now. In today's generation, so many strong women are standing up and saying, I don't need a nigga for nothing. Mm-hmm. And I think it just...
And the guys still
they wasn't dependent on a man. Men back then were dependent on women
to pay the bills.
No, not even to pay the bills. The problem is the women back then didn't know their own strength. They didn't know how to. But it wasn't financially like, oh, I'm here because
but they weren't
I can't
working.
It was financially.
They weren't working, Kay.
They wasn't working. So it had to be financial.
You can't get up and leave and say I'm gonna divorce you when you don't have a job or backup.
But back then we also had a lot of different values and morals from our parents, from the church life. We were taught, even in my era.
Yeah, it was financially though.
Out, right?
That's what we're saying. We agreeing with you.
It is about financial. You can't live in this world if you don't have finance.
If you can't support yourself, if you got,
so why the black community was so poor?
Because only the man was working.
Because only the man.
That was every community.
Well, no, I would say this.
And then the men weren't getting a job.
They have opportunity that the white folks had.
I think that's more so of where you live at that made it seem poor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
hey, I hear you. But if you had 5 kids and you were a stay-home mom and your husband out there working back in them 70s and 80s, and he come home and he got a number in his pocket, you not walking out that door and say, I'm leaving you, knowing you got 5 kids. Because they was fucking like a motherfucker back then.
Right. They
had a lot of kids.
They have STDs back then.
Even my parents, though. I could just go to my parents. My parents had 7 kids, and I found that stuff when we got older. Mm-hmm. And I be questioning my mama like, nigga, y'all would have been gone in 2023.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn how many kids you got. You would have been gone.
They had other families on different sides of town.
Yeah, you got different kids.
You know what I'm saying? But then, like you said, the men were not just financially, the men were different all the way around. They were providers, protectors. They knew how to nurture their wives. They were just different.
You think that's gone?
We still.
We don't. That's gone. We don't.
No. It's not gone. It might not be promoted as much, but it's still, men are still there. It's just a battle right now. It's a battle with men and women right now when it comes to dating and what we expect and things like that. It's a battle. It's definitely there. It's still great women out there.
Right.
It's definitely still great men out there. It's what's promoted now is the battle.
The
battle.
That's
why
true.
you not doing this or why he not doing that? That's the battle.
What we see on social media, a good man is being able to go to restaurants and pay $800 bills for motherfuckers he don't know. That's what's considered a good man in the world we live in.
That's kind of what you said about Ocho Cinco when they saying like the first date. Women expect to spend $300 on the first date, and Ocho Cinco was like, no. Or like today, I posted something where a girl was like, all niggas want to do is talk to me.
Send me cash.
Yeah, are you gonna pay my bills? Like what's up on the bills? Yeah, and I put back that was wrong. That's crazy because I'm just trying to talk to you, get to know you, date you, and you talk about I need to pay your bills to get to know you. I don't even know you to pay a bill, but I have to pay a bill to date you.
But that's what we're taught now.
Right.
That's what the women see on TV.
That's what's being promoted.
That's why I said a lot of y'all gonna be single.
And that nigga got
a lot of y'all gonna be single if social media is y'all life coach.
If it's social media, I love that. If social media life coach, a lot of I like that. I like
that. Social media gonna keep you single.
That go back to what Kay said. We should not be. We are entitled to do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Right.
But we should not be celebrating divorce.
No.
We should not be celebrating divorce, bro.
Especially not in the black community.
Now, when we spend all this bag on the wedding,
come on, man.
all this bag on dating and moving in together and expectations and love, we should not be celebrating divorce like that. We are entitled to do, but it shouldn't be promoted.
The problem with the black community is, of course, they want to see us celebrating divorce. You know why? Because now the man is removed from the household.
It's definitely, and I'm going back to the community.
They don't want men in the household.
Because I don't see a lot of Asian, Mexican, and white boys celebrate. You don't see that.
Well, you ain't got major.
What they on? They back on the Bachelor. They got a whole show. And, I done been married and divorced. Now I'm back as a bachelor.
Right.
I'm trying to get married again. That's what you see with the other cultures. But with our culture, you see divorce parties. That's a problem.
Well, I want to say this, and you know what? We looking at it wrong because celebrating a divorce is the strength. Could be the strength of walking away. A woman, you've been beat by this man, and you separate yourself. You finally got the strength to separate yourself from this household. Go celebrate, sister.
Yeah, I agree,
Fella,
man.
You've been bashed, belittled. And emasculated from this man.
You took away everything from me as far as my pride, my mental health.
And you walked away.
You have made me. I've been miserable dealing with you for the past 6-7 years.
That's a choice, though,
bro. I want to be free.
That's a choice, my nigga. We all adults, fam. I don't have to be there. I don't have to be there. Fuck that. I don't have to be there. But you said 6-7 years. No, we adults, bro. We adults. I don't have to. That's a choice if you continue to stay there. That nigga beating on you. That's a choice if you continue to stay there and she cheating on you. That's a choice, bro. I don't have. Once you beat me once you hit me one time, I could be done. Once you cheat on me one time, I could be done.
You did that's easy though. When you got 4, I know a dude right now, bro.
I know we got the kids involved.
He got 4 kids. He told me straight up. He said, "Hey man, I want to leave, but if I leave, most likely she gonna get custody of my boys, and I gotta be there for my boys."
Okay, so
that shit hard. So we know
we know that nigga not celebrating no divorce party because he's there.
Yes, he is.
That nigga ain't gonna celebrate no divorce party.
He ain't celebrating divorce.
He's celebrating divorce.
That's the point I'm saying, though. I think some people have the right to celebrate.
Everybody got a right to do anything they want.
If they have found peace and they happy that they are moving on to a new situation, or they just found that freedom back in their life to where they back to feel like themselves, I feel like when that weight lift off your shoulders,
it's a rebirth.
Man, I'm going to celebrate.
It's a rebirth.
And y'all saying it's a choice.
It's a choice.
But like Kay said, you fight for your marriage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the choice is I fought for my marriage for 5, 6, 7 years. And it didn't work.
This can go on forever, but everybody's definition is different in fighting for marriage.
Everybody's definition different.
Some people put in a little effort. Some people put in a lot of effort. Just because what you think you may be fighting for your marriage may not be the way that it's really supposed to be done.
But you're supposed to do it the way you do it. Though. You can't do it the way I can't fight for my marriage the way he'll fight for his.
But you can't say you can't give me the bare minimum and then say I'm fighting for my marriage.
But that's what I'm saying. We can go on by this a lot
opinionated.
Because our opinion, the bare minimum to me might be a lot. Like, man, you doing all that? Like, goddamn, like I ain't doing all that.
You bought flowers and she sucked that. You know she sucked that nigga dick. Every man up here gonna laugh like you tripping. We all gonna say you tripping.
Yeah, it's different ways to fight.
But you gonna feel like, man, he ain't fighting.
Right, it's always different ways to do it.
And that's why her friends intervened.
Right. But I think, man, we can go both ways. I think, okay, I'm gonna go off woods a little bit with this one, cause we're gonna move on to the next topic. But I just think men shouldn't get bashed. Just like men support women that's getting divorce parties and all that type of stuff. Right. I just think if a man want to do it, let them go celebrate, get back their happiness, their freedom in life to where now they comfortable. Because then again, you bashing the man about trying to get a divorce party is going back into the same reason she wanted fucking divorce. God damn. Let me live.
And you know what? I like to recap, right, of old episodes.
Go ahead. Yeah, you do.
Damn, was you the same fella that said you put your wife before
what?
Your mother, right? Your kids?
No,
right, yeah.
Right?
I'm going to stand on it.
All right, you going to stand on that, right? All right, now answer this question for me.
Okay.
You put this woman before your mother.
Exactly.
So is it that easy to walk away from somebody you put before your mother?
No.
it's not easy. I'm gonna definitely put in the effort to try to make it work, but I'm not gonna be a fool either.
There you go.
I'm an adult. I'm a fool.
Your mom,
I'm not gonna be a fool.
Your mother hit you.
Nah.
Your mother hit you, but you're not gonna stay with a woman. Your wife to hit you.
Man, my mama. If my mama hit me, hopefully my daddy stepping in, and then on top of that,
your daddy at work.
That's why CPS is involved. We're not talking about abuse.
Yeah,
all I'm saying, I'm not gonna be a fool. Like it's not gonna take me. Everybody different, but it's not gonna take me 5, 6 years to figure out.
This woman, you putting your significant other, right?
Right, I am.
In front of your parents.
Exactly.
But this is not a good.
That's the Bible tell me to do that.
No. What I'm saying is, it's hard. If you putting this person before your parents,
it's hard to leave.
It's hard to leave.
I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Nigga, celebrate.
It's not what we're saying is that it's not hard to leave when you know what you deserve.
You shouldn't celebrate a divorce.
You shouldn't celebrate a divorce because you technically failed.
You took an oath.
You took an oath before God.
And that's what I'm saying. You're entitled to do whatever you want to do.
Right.
But if you think about the big picture, you really shouldn't be celebrating divorce.
Don't celebrate your strength. So don't celebrate accomplishments.
Go have a drink with your boys and your girls, but you don't gotta have a big ass party, bro.
And some people say, some people, a guy that's not in the hood saying make it to 21, it's just another birthday. But if you're from the hood, you celebrating that 21st birthday different than that guy that birthdays is nothing to him.
That's true.
So shit. That's different situations. I'm gonna celebrate my divorce.
I'm with you, Rob.
And Rob, I'm gonna be there, bro.
Well, listen, guys. We're gonna move on for another subject. Rob, we feel you, bro. We're excited, but
I know you throw a hell of a party.
Okay. So we moving on.
It's gonna be a hell of a party.
God damn. Yo, what we want to talk about, we're moving on to our next subject is at the 1st of September. Supposedly, Texas is going to be passing a bill. They're waiting to have it signed that women can collect child support at the when a baby is created. Right? Initially, when a woman is pregnant, she can go immediately and file for child support. So that is going to be the new law as far as the child support laws, and it's waiting to be signed, but it's already basically on the table for the bill to be signed. So basically, a lot of these fathers. A girl that's just pregnant, don't even know if the baby yours, it's gonna start paying child support.
So there ain't no stipulations like no baby poke DNA?
Well, no,
you gotta get some type of DNA in that shit.
This is what I wanted to discuss tonight is that if that's the case, then there should be a mandatory DNA test when women get pregnant. It should be mandatory.
It just fucked up for
from
me.
everybody.
It's just a fucked up
situation. It's a fucked up situation.
Because even, with the abortion law that passed, like, women can't get abortions no more, right?
After how many weeks? He gonna
after how many weeks?
6 weeks.
Yeah, women don't really find out they pregnant until they're 8 weeks.
That's true.
Or 7 weeks, so they're in 2 months.
You don't start getting symptoms until
and then when do you find out the sex?
You done went out
10
there.
weeks now.
Hold on, Raw. Now they went out there to the club. I done hit a chick.
That bitch
one night stand, she pregnant. Boom.
My life over.
We don't know she pregnant. 2 weeks later, she tell me she pregnant. I can't now say, damn, let me give you that cash for this abortion because we don't know each other. She might agree on abortion too. Now I'm on child support too.
And no, that's why you gotta be honest. If you know you're gonna go in raw, you put that $55 to the side. You better be a $55 paying nigga if you go in there raw.
Why would I want to have an abortion if nigga I know you got bread to take care of it? So as soon as I find out I'm pregnant, I'm going to put your ass on child support.
If you know you like popping bottles in the club, stop shooting up the club.
Protect yourself.
I like that.
I like that.
You like popping bottles, stop shooting up the club.
What was yours, Reese?
No, I like what Kay said too.
We got another shirt.
About I like what Kay, if you pop bottles in the club, stop shooting up the club.
Stop shooting up the club.
I tell you, because 2 or 3 years from now, this saying gonna be real popular.
It's gonna be real popular, and it's gonna be messed up because you're gonna have a lot of men that are resenting children that didn't actually be brought into this world.
And you have a lot of men just resenting women as far as like just even being in public with them. Like, nah, shawty, I'm good on you. Especially like niggas that know that's been fucking and getting abortions or fucking and, moving on.
Do it.
Now they gonna be doing it with intention. Like,
do it the right way, man. Get married and have kids.
So that's why you got to prevent it, right?
Do it the right way.
So no, this is what you need to do.
They say no. Put a condom on.
Nah, you can put a condom on.
Put a condom on, or wait till you get married and have kids.
Listen, so before you give me the check, hey, shawty, you know what I'm saying? You at the bar, hey, shawty, you fine. You already got it on you, that plan B here. Pop this.
You can't even go and buy Plan B.
Can you still block Plan B right now?
No, it's not
in Texas.
Now you can still.
If they about to pass that bill, they about to eliminate Plan B.
Plan
B is about to be eliminated.
You married? I don't know if you suitable to know this, but them hoes around the corner.
No, I'm telling you,
they in the bathroom selling them.
Get your ass out of here. I'm telling you, Texas does
My brother, let me get a Plan B.
Like
they ain't selling condoms no more.
No, you can't get them like they used because they just locked behind the counter. But you could definitely walk in that bitch and say, I need 150.
Oh, it's been like that for a minute.
Yeah, they just locked up. No, they got access to
I thought they had stopped.
No, they had sold out. They was going so
when they first
people
started.
People going to buy like 20 of them.
Because you know you can't get abortions no more in Texas. So
yeah, so people went and bought like boats of them. Now you could get. It's like when you go.
They put a limit on them hoes now.
Everything with black people become limited, right? It's like when Casamigos got high black community.
Well, now you find it.
Now you going to Total Wine. You can only get two per customer.
Yeah.
Plan B's the same thing.
Technically
you walk in that bitch and you can only get 2 per customer or something like that. You can't walk in there and buy several of them.
But I'm gonna say the most consistent thing that us as black culture have that only let you get 2 of them is that Hennessy.
But my
Hennessy is still not letting you buy 2 bottles.
My thing is back to the court. You saying that I could be possibly paying child support for the duration of your pregnancy until you had a baby. I get a DNA, and then I want to know if I'm gonna get that money back. Like, can I?
No, you can sue.
Yeah.
If it's not your child, you can
sue. They better not try to put me on some papers.
This is sexist. Let's understand something. I doubt you can sue.
And she got a belly. That shit crazy.
You can sue.
You can?
Trust me.
You know. Okay, my bad.
He's an
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. But that's what she's saying with this new bill, though.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't really.
So basically, we don't know. So we don't know, all the details of the new bill. We're just basically saying that we're about to step into a point in our lives and society that you have to be more mature in the decisions that you make when you talk about sleeping with somebody. Mm-hmm. Because you never know that one time you can wake up the next day and you could just hit a chick and now you're on child support. You on child support.
At the end of the day, with this new
thinking about that shit. That shit crazy, bro.
With this new bill, we gonna say at the end of the day, you can use a rubber or don't hit that hole you don't know.
Man, boy.
You know how many people you sleep with when you come from the club or drunk?
I'm gonna say that. I'm glad I'm at the age. I'm glad I'm at the age I'm at now.
Hey, I'm engaged. I'm good.
I ain't gonna lie. This bill that's passed, if it was in my 20s,
yeah, man. I feel bad for the young brothers.
I would be child supporting, baby keeping motherfucker.
I'm at this age. I know what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, man. I'm good. I'm good now. But nigga, if I was in my 20s, early 30s,
shit,
nigga, I have and no abortions, and I'm on child support early.
Right.
Nigga, I'll be like a Jamaican out here. I'll be having 42 jobs trying to keep these kids.
Getting $40 a check, and I'm right with you, brother.
Right. So yeah. So
hey, what's her name? Carlee Russell. I'm a Carlee Russell. Hey, I'm Carlee Russell. Man, y'all heard? She gonna pull up to my mom's house.
Yeah.
Child, we haven't seen Fabian in 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy bill, though.
It is.
That's a crazy
bill,
man,
for sure. I agree with it because I think a lot of laws.
Hopefully that shit don't get passed, bro.
I love to protect our women.
Yeah.
Not just black women. But I love to protect women. I love for them people look, but y'all don't never look at for us men, man. These laws are always trying to take a man under.
That's why you just
that's the whole point. The government, that's what they want to do. That goes back to what we were saying earlier about the whole divorce party. The government wants this in general, their goal is remove men from the households or strip them of everything they have. That way they can control the women's mind. And in society, let's be honest, they know at some point women are strong, but they can technically still be weak. We are emotional on a lot of things. We make decisions based off our emotions. Vindictive, whatever you want to call it.
Making decisions off emotion is vindictive.
Hey, if we can strip them of finances, guess what? They can't pour back into their home. They can't send their children to college.
Right.
They can't do nothing.
Independency is promoted.
They making a weaker man, so he can't come take this job.
Separation, independency is what's being promoted.
I'm liking that.
The whole goal.
Hey, we gotta fight. We gotta fight through that, man.
So basically, what I got
and marry and marry and stay together, baby.
So basically, what I got it is women give more head.
In the bed.
All right, you got a shirt. I found my shirt.
You found it. I got mine.
Hey, you don't want a shirt.
I definitely want my percentage of that motherfucker.
Hey, you got a shirt.
You can keep it.
Hey, man, I want to go to the next topic, though.
What's up?
If you have a significant other, right? If a significant other cheat on a partner.
Yeah.
Right.
And a partner take them back after they cheated on them. How long is too long before they're able to continue to hold that over their head?
until I fucking say I don't.
Fuck that! I'm getting a divorce party.
You don't give me
where the bottle at? Where the strippers at?
Kevin Hart off Think Like a Man with Jill.
The question was,
how long is too long that you're able to hold it over their head before it becomes too long for the person that cheated?
I would say this. I told my partner this a long time ago. If you become a villain, if a woman forgive the guy for cheating, she take him back for cheating. I forgive him.
That's why I said
take him back for cheating, and she started holding over his head. She now became the villain. You stuck around so long that you become the villain.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna not just take them back. You have to forgive.
You got to grow and let it go.
You got to forgive.
You got to go and let it go.
You got to
forgive. Well, that's the thing. You in relationships, right? Once you decide that you're gonna stay, it's not healthy. And if you ever in a relationship, if you go to counseling or therapy, they tell you it's either you're gonna stay or you're gonna go.
Facts.
Right?
Okay.
Because if you're gonna stay, it's unhealthy to continue to bring up somebody's past behavior because you're not growing.
You're not growing.
Right? And so, but if you're going to stay and you keep bringing it up, you're going to push that person away from you and then they're going to walk away.
Right.
Right? And so you have to make a conscious decision on what you want to do.
What you really want to do.
That's kind of what I'm trying to get at, but I'm trying to see as far as like the timeline. Like I know women always say you can't tell me when to heal or how long it's gonna take me to get over this and all that. But I cheated in 2018. It's 2023.
Right.
I went out with my boys, had a good time, and I come home, I ain't did nothing wrong, but you were in the bed upset because you feel like I was out too long or maybe was out there cheating.
Yeah.
But I've been doing nothing but working and taking care of my household. I went out with my boys for a night, and now I'm still getting accused of cheating.
See, women have triggers. No. See, women have triggers, okay?
We all got triggers.
That's true, but you're not the one that was disrespected or hurt. She was. So you have to understand and respect her triggers. And what that means is that if you know you out with your boys and you've had a past of doing infidelity or bad things, then hey, you know what? I know what triggers my girl and I know what I've done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just text her. I'm going to call her. You need to reassure her, whether you like it or not, hey, honey, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. Even if you wanted to invite her, hey, I've been with them all day, but if you get dressed, if you want to come, even if she says, no, I don't want to, that's what you men have to understand is that when you have done things in the past, you have to unfortunately bend over backwards so that she feels good enough to understand. You know what I mean? Like it's right. Really true.
Yeah, we definitely got to get better on that. You're right on that, Kate.
But you was right. That's perfect.
But we not. Perfect. But at the end of the day, we definitely gotta get better, but at the end of the day, it do have to be a limit to where you truly forgive and you move on, and you're not requiring that.
Right, you gotta forgive. It's not gonna change it.
Yeah, because when you requiring that truly you ain't really forgave and move on. No. If you requiring that type of behavior from me, because I might slip out and I might not do that, but I ain't done shit. Right. I done done shit in the past 5 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever. Right. And you supposedly forgave me, accepted me back. We went to counseling. We just talked about it.
And they say I forgave you.
But you still requiring that out of me. No, you really ain't forgave. You really ain't move on.
I think women move on, but there's certain things within your. Let's just say, right, a man he cheated 3 years ago, and but he's done little things in the last 3 years. Maybe I fell asleep and I got drunk and I didn't answer my phone, right?
Okay.
Or hey, I didn't pick you up from work. I got stuck in just bullshit, right?
Right.
And so she might dust it off. Okay, no problem. But in the back of her mind, she's battling with, is this a lie or a truth? Although she has forgiven you, she still has the right to be afraid.
Right, and that's fine. And I accept that. It's cool to have a right to be afraid, but how long can you continue to be afraid if it never let it go? Should you just move on and say, you know what, this not gonna work for me? Because I've been cheated on. I know I have told this man I forgive him. And we trying to move. We'd been in counseling. We had our therapy session. We did all this. And I done sat in front of him and said, you know what? I forgive you.
Right.
But every 6 months, once a year, two or three times, I'm showing you signs that I don't forgive you. So I'm still battling with this. So you really not happy on the inside because in the back of your spirit or your mind, you still have this doubt that this man is cheating on you. So you're not really happy to me.
Right.
You're not fully happy in this relationship.
Women are happy, they're scared.
They scared.
It's not that she's not happy, she's afraid.
I can see that.
And so at the end of the day, unfortunately, it's like a child. no matter what, if a child is afraid, you're gonna comfort that child.
Right, but you got to overcome that fear, though.
Exactly.
Like, you got to overcome the fear.
But she's not obligated.
Or it's gonna be negative. It's gonna turn negative.
You done fucked up and put that woman in a position where she can't trust that small part of you.
Then don't be with me.
If you go to the spot,
don't be with me. At the end of the day, if we could be friends, we could be mutual friends. We could be cordial friends. We trying to get away from the divorce part. Don't be with me. Don't let me ban you.
Don't ask for forgiveness, right?
No, but I agree with them. At some point, how long can I work to be better?
Right, because I've been working.
How long is working, Reese?
I didn't get shit. I'm gonna say 3 years.
You gave it 3 years, right?
3 years of
and that's not a long enough time. But
go ahead.
But I'm gonna tell you,
it shouldn't take that long.
I think it also depends on how much.
But I gave you.
It depends on your temptation too, right?
Yeah.
If a man cheated on a woman once, I expect you to forgive me in a fucking year, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy cheated on a woman multiple times, it's like I done held off this temptation for 2-3 years. You better forgive me. That means you cheated on that motherfucker like 90, 100 times.
Well, that's what he's saying with a choice.
Still a choice. It's still her choice to be there. And if your choice is going to be there, you need to fully forgive.
You also have a choice to leave.
You actually have a choice to leave. You have a choice, man.
That's the choice I'm asking for the public. Like, how long is too long?
Time limit. It's not a. It just depends on that person until they can't take it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not putting up with all that shit, bro. I'm not. If you forgive me, if I see signs that you truly ain't forgive me and things like that, I'm gonna try to work it out. But once I continue to see that, it might be just best for us to be separate.
What's the continued time though, Woods? Give me a time.
6 months.
6 months?
I hate to put a time on it because, like I said, everybody heals differently. But if I didn't change my behavior, I'm open. I'm glass. Everything is mine. Everything is yours.
6 months,
and you ain't moved around. No.
I'll be honest with my dog. Bro. 6 months ain't long enough. Because
I'm not.
6 months. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because they haven't. First off, it's gonna take them 3 months to even get past that. And that 3rd month, y'all just starting counseling.
Right.
It ain't like you gonna cheat and then next week you starting counseling. You know what I'm saying? You going through proper steps to say, let me work through this. Yes. And now look, after you going through counseling, now you gotta go through your practice. Now I gotta do what Kay say. I gotta call you, let you know I'm good. I gotta, check
that's good for y'all.
I gotta do this and that. Right, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm not dealing with it, bro.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Well, you're not a cheater. You're not a cheater either.
I'm not a cheater, but if something happens, something slip up, you think I did with the woo, you better be over in the 6 months.
You know what? And it's crazy this topic was brought up. I've been caught off guard with this topic. I didn't see the topics earlier, right?
Okay.
But I also realized this. You can know you changed, right?
Right. Okay.
But it takes time for that woman to see you change.
Exactly.
I'm showing it too.
So it's like in their head, you can know in a week. Oh fuck! Girls don't even lust. I'm not lust over any woman. I don't have any temptation, right?
Right.
It take you a week to see that, but you cheat over that woman once. She needs to see that consistency for 5 years. Honestly, brother.
And they don't even really, women don't even really see it. And this shout out to my girl, but that's even like with me, right? I'm gonna go out, dude. I'm a party type of dude. I go out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been trying to cut down on my going out, trying to cut down on a lot of things I go out.
Right.
But nigga, I promise you, if I go out once or 2 times throughout the week, I go right back to, you out all the time. I'll be like, all the time. We're not 7 days a week.
You be doing.
Yeah, but still, in a household, you gotta think, but y'all men, y'all don't understand, right? Us women.
Help us men
when
understand.
You get into a relationship, when you get in a relationship, certain things and certain tastes in your mouth should dissolve. That's just the way it is. And your partner usually becomes your best friend.
Facts.
So if you ever know the best relationships you'll ever see, the two of them together, right? Like Woods, I see you and your girl. Hopefully I'm gonna see you and your girl. When I met me and my husband before we had our baby, it was us, right? Your partner is your best friend. And the reason they
absolutely,
hang
I'm with
you
that.
is because when you guys are not together, it opens up doors and spirits to step in. Lust, right? From women, from men, or whatever it may be. I like hanging with my best friend. There's nothing out here that I really need. I mean, and when you got a best friend, y'all can laugh about things together. You see a girl with a fine ass, hey, baby, she got a fine, y'all laugh about it, you joke, and you move on. So what y'all got to understand is she's right. She feels like, even if you went from 7 to 2,
right?
What's in these streets where you got to go out 2 to 3 times a week?
Because I got family, I got friends, I got people that I still want to.
Those people are not important.
Huh?
her feelings are valid
listen.
and important.
Oh, no.
I was with you until you started saying that our feelings not important for going out.
Everything we give is for the woman. You don't have nothing to give for yourself.
She definitely my best friend.
I agree with you, but you know I know I agree with you because when my fiance was sick at home, and I said, hey, I couldn't make it, y'all. They beat up on me. What you mean you can't make it? I said I got a pregnant fiance at home because they ain't feeling good to need me here.
Because you had that. What's that thing? That blue cap on.
Yeah. You started at.
Nah, you put that on your fiance.
What's the blue cap?
They be lying. You know the emoji, the blue cap. Come on, Rob.
I ain't gonna put that. I'm not gonna put that on your fiance, man. Shout out to your fiance.
I got a blue cap.
Shout out to fiance.
All right, appreciate it.
But no,
I'm with you.
Nothing in the streets. That all I'm saying is to go back to you, Reed.
So hold on, no, let me stop you because you said enough.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna ask you a question, but you saying we should never go out without our woman?
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that
our feelings ain't valid.
And the majority of the time, when you're in a relationship, you spend 85% of the time with your partner.
I spend it's more than that. It's 95% of the time.
You got 2 times without her. I shouldn't be
it's 95% of the time I'm with baby.
Right.
That's 2 times a week.
And I went out 2 times a week with her. But you go out 2 times with her, 2 times a week with your. Let's just say
every week.
These 2 different dudes, right? And these both my boys. Woods called me on a Monday and say, hey man, we doing address tonight. Woo.
Right.
Pull up. Bing. Pull up. Rob like to go to Prospect. I ain't been out in 5 more days. You know, Rob at Prospect. Rob, Reed, you gonna pull up Prospect? Bam, let me pull up Prospect.
Mental health.
Yeah,
he come to support. He don't know what I went through. He come to support my week.
If that was just somebody you were dating, you have that choice. But what I'm saying is that when you have a significant other at home that's voicing to you how they feel and how something makes them feel, for you to blatantly disregard it and say, well, I want to be with my friends. All you have to do is relationships about compromise.
I want to be with my friend. I want some me time. I want to go out and...
How much me time you need? It's like you're running away.
That's a lot. Is that a lot of time?
No.
All right, no, honestly, can I ask you this question,
bro?
Right?
No.
So listen.
No.
If you was to go out 4 hours with us, right? Let alone individual, we go out 4 hours with each other, right?
Right.
We go home, we spend 8 hours. We're gonna sleep together for 8 hours in the bed. We're gonna go to work for 8 hours, and then you got the other like 4, 5 hours, right? So that's really like 18 hours with your significant other.
Right.
It asks for 4 hours 2 times out the week with your partner. Is that wrong?
No. What I'm
saying,
ain't
even that, man, because you still taking your girl out to eat. Y'all still going to dinner. Y'all still going to. Y'all still having y'all relationship time too. Why are you still stepping out that once or twice throughout the week? That shouldn't be overwhelming.
No. I agree.
It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem.
So let me say this. I'm not.
And I ain't saying it's every week, but I'm saying
so there we go. So that's the clarification, right? All I'm saying is that
my day is Sunday.
There's nothing wrong with going with your friends,
what camera boss?
Enjoying your life between your friends, your family, or whatever it may be. But what I'm saying is, if your partner voices to you how something makes them feel, then you are obligated
I took it in account.
Check in and
it ain't that personal because we good, but I took it in accountability. I cut back from 4 to 5 days because I got a lot going on with my clothing, with my DJing. Like my outside life is a lot. Like I make money outside. I don't make money sitting in the house doing quality time. You know what I'm saying? So I've cut back.
You need to figure out how y'all can do that.
No, listen, we good. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you the situation. You know what I'm saying? As from the initial statement of whatever we were talking about. Couple and people, yeah. Right. So I don't think like in a relationship, it should be, I think women control a lot of it. Like men gotta definitely give more into the relationship than I think the woman is giving. What? And that's what our feelings are. We got to care about the feelings, the emotions, the time. Like whatever we want to do, we not being a man if we not catering to the woman.
No,
if we cater,
we definitely. I'm gonna stand on it with my nigga. We definitely point a lot. We point a lot. And she pointed a lot
too much, but I agree with him tonight.
But we pour
in a lot
as a man, saying for trying to stand up, be a stand-up man. You working, you feeding a family, you going home, you spending quality time, you taking care of the bills, whatever the case, you doing a lot. And if you step outside with your boys, I still need that.
And if I want my Monday and my Tuesday, no, hold on, okay. If I want my Monday and my Tuesday, with my partners, then let it. Understand that,
and
respect that.
You're not asking for 2 days.
Trust me that I'm gonna trust, and I'm not even asking that for every Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
But trust that when I go outside, I'm gonna have integrity. I'm gonna act like I'm a fiance.
And you gonna come
I'm gonna have integrity.
And I think that's
I'm gonna check in. You don't know where I'm at.
React the way they do.
But when you
because a lot of times, going back to what we was talking about earlier, men go out and they're trying to figure out, well, what the fuck is outside where you need to fucking be?
It ain't about being outside. It's just about hanging out with your fellas, getting away from the house. It ain't about.
I agree, but what I'm saying
being
is
on the hunt.
if a woman has been through something, these are triggers for her, y'all.
And that's what going back to the other episode. That is what would we use? What was that term, bro? Damaged goods. I feel like you having your past trauma, right? My bad, it was damaged goods, past trauma. You have your past trauma. You can't put it on this new man. At the end of the day, we really go out.
He gave me the trauma.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You should have left him. But that's what we talk about. We got to deal with your past trauma. We got to deal with so much shit, dog.
Yeah, we got to deal with a lot of shit.
We can't even go out and enjoy ourselves with our boys without saying you going out too much.
Most mature men don't hang out 2 to 3 times a week.
I don't agree.
That one was mature.
I don't agree.
Most mature
that's mental health.
I don't agree.
That's not mental health. You find other outlets besides partying.
When I go out and I get drunk, I talk to these men.
We can go to A-Rab. Hookah out. We can go drink and have wine. We can go whatever the case may be.
And we not even guys that go to the strip club, so we ain't going out.
Right, and that's majority women. Let me tell you, no, with women, I don't give a fuck where we go, and don't let us swing in on y'all. If we go anywhere and it's women around, we outside. We doing too much.
We doing too much.
Like Cafe Layout, that's definitely not considered outside to me.
But to them, it's outside.
But you gone.
Because you got a
drink, you got your hookah.
And you got a nigga over there with
I'm never gonna put that on y'all because at the end of the day, I trust. So I'm gonna trust that you gonna act like you a fiance. You gonna act like you in a relationship when you outside. You gonna act accordingly to what I don't have to worry about nothing. You gonna check in with me. The same thing you want from me, I'm gonna want the same from you.
That's right.
But I'm not gonna stop you from want to go and have brunch on Saturday and Sunday. If you want to do a brunch on Saturday and Sunday and I don't got shit planned, go out and have fun.
But as a man,
and I could be at home playing the game.
Let me ask you something. As a man, do you ever be like, damn, you went out 2 times?
I'm not. Long as you
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Women are needy.
Because my fiance out at her friend's house right now, and I'm trying to hurry up. I got a little time to go smoke me a hookah. So I really want us to wrap this up.
Hey, man, but that's a good closing point, man. But yeah, this is Shot O'Clock Podcast. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure y'all leave a comment in the comment section. We coming with some more
great topics.
We coming with some more t-shirts and giving out things in the near future for your followers and everybody else. Man, we want to start giving out some merch and things like that. Right. Free tickets or whatever the case to come in and watch us shoot and just things of that nature, man. We working right now. We got a lot going. We appreciate y'all for watching. I'm DJ Reese Boogie. This Shot O'Clock Podcast. Anybody
yes, sir. It was. We here, man.
We got 3 more minutes. I just want to say this, man. Listen, if it's a nearby close homecoming, we coming with your merch. And we going to ask questions. But before y'all go, I got to ask one question, right? And I want to go down the line. Avant or Joe?
Joe.
Oh. Okay. Avant or Joe?
I'm Avant.
I'm Avant, too.
I say Joe.
I know Avant.
We two.
Yeah, Avant
I don't know too many Joe songs, but I know Avant.
Hey, come on, it's a big rich town.
Look, Avant put me in a lot of P town.
A lot of P shit.
Yeah. Pound Town. He put me in a lot of Pound Town.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with
But did they look like Carter Red?
It don't matter. Avant put me in that Pound Town. The lights was off.
Hey man, listen. Hey man, this ain't Shot O'Clock at the dark. Hey man, we out of here. We gone.